Hello, and welcome to another routing guide for our next Randovania seed. We are doing our normal beginner race settings, so some beginner tricks, vanilla item starts, as well as charge beam, and we'll be starting in surface main caves. So if you haven't followed this before, we're going to take the path to the very first alpha in the vanilla game. This is really going to be the only time we're heading this way. We have the means to do so. That's going to be a first DNA. So getting out of that way is fine, but that means we are going to have to head back, take the save here, and we're going to warp back to start. So we'll never have to go to that portion again, at least. So on our way, we're going to make our usual trip to Great Temple. I like, when I'm climbing this room, I like to use some missiles to clean up the enemies here. And we are going to Golden Temple, not Breeding Grounds 1, because we don't have bombs. We'll make our way over. First thing I like to do is drop down to check bomb chamber. There's nothing. One thing you can do that is about equal in time, I think, to a restart is take the save here. And when you get down to this section, if there's nothing here, you can take a warp to last save. The little delay is probably similar time if you've got quick movement to get back up. So really point of preference just based on your movement skills. Then we're going to be scaling Golden Temple, making our way down into 3-orb hallway, peek all these items. No progression yet, but plenty of expansions. A few extra missiles early can help. Any extra super packs and E-tanks will also be useful. Then we'll head back out and drop down, take a peek into Armory. Armory's got our Spazer Beam. So some decent damage output, but nothing really unlocked from that. And we're going to come over here and peek Spider Ball Chamber item. That's nothing, so unless you're really struggling for E-tanks with what we've got so far, probably not going to grab that. That being said, if it is like something you want, like an E-tank or something, you can take the save here and we'll probably warp out afterwards, but for now we're not doing that. We're going to drop down and check Charge Beam Chamber. Nothing. So we're going to make our way back up. And yeah, we are going to take the save and get out of here. So save warp back to start. Take our path down. There's settings, these aren't here, so we're going to head straight through. Make our way into A2. We're going to take out this first alpha, which is our first progressive jump. I've switched if you watch the previous videos, I used high jump for the progressive jump. I believe in game it's space jump, so I'm gonna keep on track with what you'll be seeing in game. And with that, I would like to head up first. That'll make scaling this wall a little bit easier. Pick this item, head back out, and what you can do is you can take the save, hop back out, and jump off and do some morph glides here to reach this item, which is Screw Attack. Fantastic, lots of opportunities there, but also opens up the game a lot and makes it a little bit harder to route. So at this point, probably going to end up jumping down and climbing back up because we're going to go for this alpha up here. Nothing. Drop down. Take out this alpha. And unfortunately, we don't have any bombs, so can't continue on this way. Head out. Down. We do have missiles, so you can go this way with missiles. head in, and our second progressive jump is here, as well as some DNA. So that's good. We'll pick up that and our progressive jump. So that is space jump already. And we've got our second piece of DNA. Now, we might, although we can't grab these items, we do have a lot of movement. We can go here, check high jump, and usually we go this way first, but because these are all bomb blocked and we don't have bombs, it'll be better to check if bombs or power bombs are here first. And then, honestly, it's a tough call whether you want to get the information, because there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. So it might just be worth the 20-second detour to come down here, peek all these items, because if this is progression, we know we can rush back here afterwards. So after that, we're just going to take our way back out. And we have high jump, we have screw attack. We might decide to go into Breeding Grounds 2 at this point. Actually, you know what? Yeah, on our way back out, I think we would check Ice Beam Hint. So here we go, head up, and we see that Ice Beam is in A5 Distribution Center. Not great, a lot of late checks there and some slow ones, so hopefully we can find that pretty soon once we get to that point. Take the pipe back, escape back out, and head into Breeding Grounds 2. Take the save, refill on your ammo. Now, I would just head down Alpha number 1. We can't peek this, so we pretend we have no information on that. We can get our first hint, which A6 Hideout Alpha, so that's in depths, in the search and rescue hideout. Not too bad, at least it's the Alpha, and Surface Alpha, which we already have. So head down here. We're hoping for our speed booster so we can clean up the alley. I'm gonna go take care of this guy. Head back, grab the Gamma. Nothing yet. And our last chance will be with the West Alpha. Nothing, unfortunate. With that, we'll head back out. And we can use our screw attack to at least come this way. And it might be worth it to take the save here and then come back down, especially if you're low on health. We do have space jump, but just running or being in ball will be faster. Because if we come up here and we see that this is nothing, we can just take the warp to last save out. And from here, we're still looking for some bombs, but screw attack does allow us to check a lot of different locations. We missed the top exterior of A1 as well as the exterior alpha, but I think the smart decision would be to follow into the pipe, and we're just going to take a peek at some of the other areas. We've still got a lot of options, so heading this way, grab the items if you need. Space jump, high jump up. We can take the save, head down, and into the destroyed power plant. All the way down here. We don't have any bombs to get past this point, but we do have one item check that's not shown here, but it's no progression, so a little unfortunate. With that, though, you can take the warp to last save, which will put you back here. Your other option is to also, you could, I think after the save, we might go for our hint. We might not be keeping this hint, so get ready to write it down, which is A2 Inner Alpha South, which we already got, and A0 Main Caves, the mining facility Alpha. So we're going to need our supers no matter what. Yeah, we are going to hop over here and get a visual check of this, which it's our speed booster, which is sweet. We will be coming back here very soon after we get our first bombs, wherever they are. But with that, we can hop down. We're probably not going to prioritize any of the gammas in this area yet, although they would all be in logic. We could do this one, could do the one up there, but I'm going to not worry about fighting gammas until hopefully we get supers, but that might be for a while. So head in, and one thing I've been thinking about recently is this door here is always locked until we do this puzzle. And that is one of our main ways to go through Distribution Center. And if we want to come through this way, we'll be locked unless we do this. The puzzle only takes a couple seconds. We have screw attack to easily disable the blade bots. So we might just do a favor for our future selves. Come over here, do this puzzle, and open it up. After that, head back. And we do have our choice of direction now. I might head into A3 as we haven't touched it yet. I've only got a few checks here, so it should be rather quick. Got nothing in Spazer. We can hop up, take the save. See, there's nothing here. Peek these items, or you can grab this expansion if you need, but we can't grab this one, so hop back out along this way since we don't have speed booster. Take out the gamma. If there's nothing here you want, you can just take the warp back to the save, and we'll head out. We will peek tester because you can head in and turn around if there's nothing you need. And down here, there's nothing as well. So, unfortunately, we did not get anything there, but we can, again, take our save, come back down. Oops, losing track of my controls. Head back into the pipe, back down. And at this point, we're running out of early game checks, and we probably have some E-tanks, but there's not going to be where the suits are going to reduce our damage a lot, and we haven't seen any of those yet, so I'm hesitant to do some of the later game stuff that might have some health requirements to it. That being said, research sites, or the dual alphas might be a good play here, so we're going to go back to A1 and work our way back down through main caves, because there's a few things we've left in main caves, but we're here. We're gonna go out. Come on up. Oops. Space jump up, and we've got our bombs, so that's big. First bombs will be a load of access for us, and now when we go through main caves towards the dual alphas, we'll be able to clean up everything along there, so that's great. Take our space jump up to here, grab that if you need, and we are going to go to Breeding Grounds 1 now. We won't need our speed booster immediately, and while we're here, there's no point in not getting this. Hop down, get the northeast alpha, which is a DNA. Up to 3. Grab our hint. It's a joke hint. Grab the southeast and the west alphas and make our way back out. From here, not really any options except for, well, here's the thing. If you have a bunch of missiles, like say you're already up to like 100 missiles, this Guardian fight can take a long time because its health is based on your number of missiles. If we get our speed booster later, we can instantly kill this. And one of the checks is blocked by power bombs, so it might be better to leave this and come back later. So you got two options. If you've got low missile count and you want to just take care of this, that's fine. Otherwise, you can take a warp to start and head our way back down into main caves. Take a look at these items. We've got space jump, so we can just get up here. Head back down into high jump challenge. Pick this. And now we're going to take the detour down through here into research site. Grab our joke hint, lovely. Grab this item, take out the dual alphas, it's nothing. That's fine. We're gonna keep heading down because this is gonna be one of the best times to check this item. If we don't have speed booster yet, but at least we can visually check it from here. Head down. Unfortunately, we're leaving the Fat Croc room, but we are going to get our speed booster soon. Use our space jump. Get all the way up. We got bombs, so we can take a look at this, loop around, drop down, do the maze, get speed booster. Now at this point, A3 is looking pretty good. We also have, at this point, we probably have enough missiles, E-tanks, to start thinking about Alpha Squad. Which might just be what we do on our way to A3. So we're going to take... Actually, you know what? Yeah, while we're heading down, I think not abandoning Fat Croc Room, because we're right here. We can charge the spark across, peek this, see it's nothing. That's fine, but at least we know. Go through, back to A5. Into A5. Got our screw attack. We're going to head down to this pipe. This also gives us another hint. So we've got Breeding Grounds 3, Gamma Southeast. Breeding Grounds 1, we've already got that one. So Breeding Grounds 3 we were likely going to go to anyways, but good to know that we do have to go all the way through it. Take this safety save, head in, and take out the alphas with our missiles. Fortunately, this is a rare instance where Alpha Squad does not have anything. So probably want to keep the amount of expansions that we just got though, so we can take the save and I think we're going to prioritize getting through Industrial Complex. So from this side, yeah, probably head up through here, back into A3. Good. From here, head down. I'm going to take out this Gamma. We've got speed boost now, so we can check vanilla speed booster. Head back, and on our way back, we'll probably hop up and take the spark here. because we don't know if we're gonna come all the way back out. So pick up a progressive suit now. That's excellent. That's our Varia. So a good amount of damage reduction. Drop back down. Take our speed all the way through here. You can charge the spark when you land, I think. There's a way to do this. Then jump over and then spark through. Check this item. Head through to our inner alpha. Peek this. Loop around. So far not getting rewarded, but that's alright. It's part of the game. And down to into the A3 save. So, a couple ways to do this. I think we might save this till the end. Because if we find anything good below, then we will have to come back out anyways, and it kind of sets us up for this. So we'll head down. We'll charge the spark across the top, and we get to do Skippy. So, whole Skippy puzzle, head around, and whoops, ignore this. And we're going to come up here, and we can peek the item. We see that it's nothing. All the way back, charge another spark, head over top, charge a spark here, take it down, spark all the way across, and my fun strat for this room is just stand in the lava and shoot straight up, because the Gamma won't go after you. And that gets us our 4th DNA, I believe. Unhinted, lower A3 is nice, because this one sucks to go through when you're at the end of the game and you don't want to go here. So at least it's out of the way now. So we'll head back, and this is when you can charge the spark here and shoot it over, drop down and take the save. Now, we've left one item in the... Actually, we've left a few things in the front of A3, so mainly breeding grounds. So we might actually take the long way. Head back through. We can now, with Speed Booster, charge it here. Use Space Jump to conserve it. You can Ball Spark, or Mock Ball, and then unmorph and keep Space Jumping, and that can get you all the way here. It's very fast movement, but it's very cool. I'm gonna head down and finally peek this item. Take the save. If you got some talent, you can charge your spark here and shine spark directly through. Now, I don't like coming into Breeding Grounds 3 without supers, but at this point, supers are being pretty late, so we're gonna keep going. We get Wave Beam on this one. Not too bad, but again, not gonna really unlock anything for us. Head down, clear this guy. Up. And unfortunately nothing, so some backtracking. Head down. Clear this guy out. We get another DNA. So we're doing pretty well on DNA, but we still need our Ice Beam and ideally supers. We do have Charge Beam and Bombs though, so that at least helps out against Queen. So I'm feeling a little bit better about that. Head through, grab our hint. Breeding Grounds 3 Gamma South we already got. A3 Lower Factory we just got as well. And Area 6 Bubble Layer Omega East. So another supers requirement logically, but we know we have to get supers, so We don't have Spider Ball at this point, but if you unmorph and use Power Grip, you can climb through this, and that'll allow us to skip that requirement now and get our 6th DNA. Now for the long backtrack, take the shortcut up and head all the way back through, up and around, back to our save. We're going to finally peek this item. And at this point, I think we might head out to A2. We're able to do Arachnus now, so we can check this, which is nothing. We're going to head through the top. We haven't been able to check this item, so that is nothing. Don't have to worry about that. Head through, check Vanilla Wave. It's nothing. Continue on, and here's where if these are all supers or a few E-tanks that you really need, you can go back and get those. But we're going to say we're good. We're going to head through. And on this trip, we're going to take this save here and then make our way over to Brooding Grounds, not take the save. And we're going to grab whatever this item is, which is our gravity suit. So with gravity suit in hand now, A5 and some of the later checks are looking better. We've got a ton of damage reduction. We've got their free in-water movement. We are going to try to keep this, so head back out. And at this point, we are going to head to, I think, back to A4. Definitely through this pipe. So we got here. We can charge a spark, send it straight up. We can check this gamma. You can either drop down all the way and spark back up, or you can come over here with what's it called, with space jump. Probably is about the same time either way. I'm gonna come check this gamma, which is our 7th DNA. Head back out, run across, drop down. Oops. And it's nothing. Yikes. So from here, I would head down, and we are going to check this. Actually, it might be good to take the save before this, because again, you can save warp out of here. So we didn't find anything. So yeah, you take the save back here. Head back through, and we'll get back into Area 5. So at this point, what I would probably do is, because we can go through the water sections, and we don't have supers, I know we can go west to east, but we can't go east to west. So we could have, if we wouldn't have done this puzzle now, we could have done it at this point. So that's fine. So not really a huge time loss there. Actually, with gravity popping up, I think I probably would have done gravity chamber. So we're going to head there now. Sorry about that little back pedal, but lo and behold, there's our supers. So, wow. Excellent. Excellent, excellent find. That is our supers. At this point, we probably have some amount of, things just give ourselves random amounts of expansions. So we still don't have Ice Beam though, which we know is here. So we're going to clear up this section. Using our gravity. We've also got space jump. So we can head through. Head up here. Take a peek, and it's nothing. Down and around. And since we're looking for Ice Beam, this is probably when I would do Screw Attack. So we got to take our ball all the way down. Head through. And we find Power Bomb Launcher. Nice to have, but at this point we know we're in go mode. Well, I guess we don't if it's blocked by Power Bomb, so it's a good thing we did grab this. Do some backtracking. Head out this way. And now, because we've got supers and power bombs... Oh, and I totally forgot. We can just go the vanilla way through these. We don't need this little shortcut here because we do have Gravity Suit. Thinking of another seed. Anyways, we're going to take this pipe now. Head over. Use our newly found power bombs to check this. Head into the pipe. Speed boost through here. Take out dual gammas with our new super missile launcher. Speed through here. We're going to head through, and we're going to peek Ceres's item. So if you don't grab this, you won't trigger the boss. So we can head back safely. And now, we still don't have Spider Ball, but using some medium tier movement, you can jump and use Power Grip to get through all of these crumble blocks. You'll kind of like fall down each time you have to jump up. I've got a video on it, so check that out in the data visualizer. We can do some wall jumps and some stuff to get up here, and we've got our Ice Beam. Wow, quite the location for it. So with that, we are in definite go mode, and we are going to head out. Now we have to try to think of where the closest save is going to be. And realistically, that's going to be back this way. And we might not even take the save. We might backtrack. Take this pipe to this pipe. Head through. We're going to go to A3. Head back out. Do our very fast movement this way. Head down. And now we have to do mines. So we got our supers. We have speed boosters, so this is fast. Lots of fast movement here. Head down, and we know it's the alpha because of the hint. So we can charge a shine spark here, send us across. Head down, take care of the alpha. Do the same spark but in reverse. Head up. And take the save. We're going to now warp back to start because we're going to head back into A2. So back around. This time we're going to head straight through because we want the pipe to labs. Okay. So we're going to come through. Don't need to take the save. Can if you want, it's not that slow. Fall down. Take our new Randovania pipe into bubble layer. And we have our last DNA hinted as the East Omega. So we're going to head up. Through. Looks like I forgot to count the DNA again while we were going through, but we did get them. I keep losing track of the DNA every time. Alright, so we're going to head back through. Down. Get ourselves back to the pipe. Oh, that's right. No. DNA, I really forgot. There we go. We're going to fall back down. DNA number 10 is in hideout. We don't need this hint, so you don't need to waste your time sticking around there. Because we already got that gamma when we were searching for progression. Take this other new pipe towards this alpha, clean that alpha up, and now we get to backtrack through the pipe. We're going to head this way this time because we can charge a spark here. Shoot ourselves straight up. Oh, not that far up. Straight up, and then space jump up and out of bubble layer towards the pipe. Back here, we can snake our way through. Charge your spark. Shoot yourself across. Store it. Then spark up. And that will land you right here. Take the save. Head into labs. Do the labs loop. Take out Queen. Let's take a look actually at our... Oh, it looks like I forgot to track Speed Booster 2. I'm on top of it today. Anywho, our loadout for labs, we don't have plasma, so it might make it a little hard to farm depending on how much ammo you've got. But we also have bombs and charge beams, so hopefully you've been practicing that method of damaging Queen. This should be easy peasy. And we've got both suits and all of our movement, so dodging and tanking damage shouldn't be a problem. But on our escape, we're going to do the classic charge a spark here, space jump up, recharge it here, and then you can space jump up again to spark here, and then you can space jump across and down and time. So, not a terrible seed. Don't think it was too bad. Going through, what did we miss and what did we avoid? So Thoth was nothing. That's good. A1, realizing we never actually went through the center of A1. So that could have been an issue if that ended up being something, especially with bombs being right here. It would have been smart, and we crossed through here a couple times, so definitely could have checked up on this. We never actually went and fought Guardian if we took that warp, so that's kind of a funny one. So we did miss whatever these items were. On our way down into A2, we full cleared A2, except for this EMP puzzle, which we usually don't get to. A3, again, we missed this EMP puzzle as well. And we pretty much full cleared A3 as well, except for this one check, which we didn't have supers for. But at least we know it's not supers, so it doesn't feel too bad to go down in there. Especially if you know it's like not going to be Ice Beam if it's hinted, so not too bad. Heading through, we again avoided fighting any of the Zetas in tower. We did take some time to fight the Gammas, but that's alright. They're in logic, so good to not skip them. We missed out on our Spider Ball all the way down here. Into A5, yeah, we didn't touch a lot of the interior of A5. Our Spring Ball was in the emergency exit, so weren't going to get that one. Nothing down here of note. Yeah, not too often do we actually make our way through this side, so interesting to see this little bit. But I'm glad we... It's kind of disappointing because um, when we did Alpha Squad, we were right here and we could have picked up power bombs early. But this check is just very slow, I find, doing this EMP puzzle, so I tend to put it off just a little bit. And it ended up routing nicely in our cleanup bit. So, and because like we knew that A5 had to be our ice beam, so I didn't feel too bad about getting this later. And then when we finally got, so yeah, let's see, we didn't take our path through depths, which was a whole bunch of nothing on the Omega or hideout. And we saw it when we passed by, but Plasma Beam was on this Omega. Again, Plasma Beam loves being on Omegas, so if you're really trying to be fast in a race, I feel like, and your go mode is Plasma Beam, I feel like just betting on the Omega is a decent call. Yeah, not too bad. Happy with the way things went. I don't think we really misplaced any majors, so that will do it for this one. We will see you next mission. Cheers.